I know probably a lot of you guys are probably going to take this title very negatively, and you're going to think that because not Infinity Ward, I guess I should say Activision made this much money off of microtransactions, it's going to be a very bad thing. But I think I'm going to take a positive approach to today's video. I've been ranting a lot here. Let's get a little positive vibes going on with this channel here. And basically the news for today is that Activision has made $956 million in 3 months. Now, I just rounded it up to $1 billion because obviously if they can make $956 million in 3 months, they can easily make another 50 million in a couple more months or so. So I don't think they're going to have any hesitation reaching that 1 billion mark. That's a lot of money. That's actually a boatload of money to get from specifically microtransactions in 3 months out of your Modern Warfare title. Now, first off, I just want to say this is a very good thing because this made more money than their previous game, which was Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And I'm very happy to see that the numbers right now are a little bit higher than Black Ops 4 because this proves to Activision that a free-to-play path can still be more successful and bring a bigger income into their pockets than having loot boxes. That was our biggest problem with Black Ops 4. Our biggest problem was the fact that they were stuffing in all these loot boxes, all these pay-to-win weapons, just all these pay-to-win methods into their video game, and the community was trying to explain to them, saying that you don't need loot boxes to make money. If you just simply make a decent game and then go ahead and, put in free, not free stuff, but like free weapons and stuff like that, so nothing's paid to win, and the only things that you pay for are cosmetics, you'll make bank. And we guaranteed them this over and over and over again. They wouldn't listen, though, through Black Ops 4. And they weren't going to listen to a point that it was going to be loot boxes in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They already had it planned out. It was in the game as we speak. But they removed it because of some other drama that went on with the gaming revolution and all this stuff. So I can't really say specifically that the YouTube community has, put their... Well, how can I say it? The YouTube community basically didn't really completely resolve this issue 100%. I think we kind of had a little bit to do with it, but it wasn't us completely. But thank God that they decided to change this, and thank God that these numbers are higher than their loot box numbers, because this will prove to Activision that they do not need to, scheme everybody out of every last nickel or dime that they have in order to make tons of money. As long as they just put in content that's free and they show the community that you're getting a lot of stuff, you're getting free maps, you're getting free weapons, the community is going to be willing to put money towards other things. If you give the community the weapons, if you give them the maps, they'll be like, okay, well, you got all of this stuff for free. Usually they spend that on the season pass or they spend that on other things, but this time around it's all free, so might as well just use that money towards a skin that they like, or a weapon skin that they like, or a charm, or a calling card. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that if you give players free things, they are much more willing to cough up money to put into your game. They already paid $60 to get access into your Call of Duty title, but then in past titles, after they paid $60, you're greeted with loot boxes and tons of microtransactions and skins and weapons that you can buy in stores. They're greedy. They were very greedy, and it turned people off, it turned people away, and they didn't want to cough up any money. But now, Activision has finally been proven that if you do give players free things, if you do give players certain things in the game, they'll be more willing to give you cash. See what I'm saying? If I buy a $60 game and they give me all the new maps for free, and they give me all the new weapons for free, I'm more willing to cough up money for skins because I didn't have to pay for those weapons. I didn't have to pay for those maps. The more free things that you give us, the more willing we are to open up our wallets to give you guys more cash. It's as simple as that. Now, of course, I do understand why some people are angry about this whole microtransaction system thing and why they're making so much money in the past 3 months. I understand that you want to see a change in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and seeing these numbers definitely means that it's not going to be a change, not even in the slightest. They're pretty happy with their progress right now with Modern Warfare. It's no way Activision is turning back now. I already know Modern Warfare is doomed, so what I'm worried about right now is the future of Call of Duty. Modern Warfare is just a different story. It's not changing. I think we all already know this. No matter how much money they make or how much money they lose, Modern Warfare is in a state that they're just not going to change anything that the community actually wants done. So what I'm concerned about is what the next Call of Duty game is going to be like. And as you guys know, Treyarch, they make more fast-paced style game, more traditional 3-lane style map games. World at War was probably the only game where they really actually branched off. World at War and Black Ops 1, where they branched off with more variety in the map designs and stuff like that. But if they're going to stick to their traditional style with Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, it's going to be a pretty fast-paced game that we're going to be playing with Black Ops 5 or Call of Duty 2020. And even if they do decide to revisit their old-school roots with Black Ops 1 and World at War, I'm still not going to be mad. I think both of those games played very well, and they're fun. The reason why Modern Warfare plays the way it does is because they're revisiting their old school roots from the old school Modern Warfare games, which, like I always say, Modern Warfare 2019, it does play like the old school titles. People fight me about this all the time, but it's true. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, I can totally get vibes from both of those games in Modern Warfare 2019. If only Modern Warfare 2019 had better map designs, it would be able to live up to those old school titles. I think that's the biggest thing that's weighing down this game. That and the skill-based matchmaking make this game a very rough experience to enjoy. But it's like the other classic Call of Duty titles in the Modern Warfare series. But here we are with the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty 2020, which is going to be developed now by Treyarch, and it used to be developed by Sledgehammer. But regardless, Treyarch's history with Call of Duty games is pretty positive for the most part. And like I said, if they're going to take it back to a more old-school Call of Duty Black Ops vibe with Black Ops 1 or World at War, it'll still play good. It won't play as fast as Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 or even Black Ops 4, but it'll still have a good boots-on-the-ground pacing, which I think a lot of you guys will probably enjoy. So right now, I'm not worried about the gameplay of the next Call of Duty title. I'm worried about how they're going to handle the microtransactions and how they're going to handle, their income that they're going to be making from the next COD title. Now, I want the same system that we have in Modern Warfare, and I'm pretty positive here with seeing these numbers. They're going to keep the same system. If that's the case, then that's exactly what we're looking for. All we need is a solid game. In Modern Warfare, we got the microtransaction system. We got what we wanted, what we fought so hard for. We just didn't get the game to go along with it, the game that we all wanted and were craving out of Call of Duty. We didn't get it along with the microtransaction system, which is okay. It's whatever now. We're beyond it. We're past this point. Let's move on. Now we're up with Call of Duty 2020. It might be a good game. It might be fun. But the problem that I'm seeing is that they might revert. They might change their minds. They might say, okay, let's get back to paid DLC maps. Let's get back to loot box system. I'm hoping this doesn't happen. I'm really hoping this doesn't happen, but by the looks of the numbers that we see here, I think we're going to have some positive vibes coming with the next Call of Duty title. I'm very happy to see this. Like I said, I know a lot of people are angry about these numbers, but I'm happy because this is good for the future of Call of Duty. Like I said, you might want Modern Warfare to change, and these numbers are going to give you negative news. But I'm more concerned about the future titles and how they're going to handle those. Modern Warfare is done and over with. All we have to do is just hope that they nail the next Call of Duty title and make it fun. But can you imagine if we have another fun game, but it has horrible microtransactions? It's going to be another rough show. It's going to be another situation where we're going to be complaining all year long because people are having DLC weapons that they paid for that the rest of us have to grind a full year just to get. Nobody's going to like that. Nobody's going to be having fun. So what I'm going to leave this commentary off here is I just want you guys to be a little bit more positive with these numbers. Like I said, I know it's hard to think positive about these numbers, but just try your hardest to think positive about this. They almost made $1 billion off of their brand new microtransaction system, and this microtransaction system was the most community-friendly microtransaction system we have seen out of Call of Duty game. Free maps, free, weapons, free variants of the weapons, blueprints, free camos, endless amounts of camos, tons of attachments. This was a good game. This was a good game. It just had so many different things that really pulled it back and made it into a trash video game, as you guys already know. So I can name the list again, but you guys already know the list. I've repeated it millions of times in all of my commentaries. Now all we need is just a good Call of Duty game to mix with a good microtransaction system. And we have a serious banger. And I think Call of Duty 2020 might be that game. Now remember, don't pre-order it right away. Give it some time. Make sure things are good. Make sure things are safe. Don't jump into this too quickly. But if Call of Duty 2020 does nail the gameplay and they keep the microtransaction system for Modern Warfare, this probably might be the best year we've had in Call of Duty. And at least over a good 6 to 8 years of, playtime. I think this will probably be the best one we've had. But guys, if you could do me a massive favor, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you go into the comment section and leave all of your personal opinions down below. How do you feel about Activision making $1 billion in literally 3 months off of just strictly their microtransaction systems? You guys know my personal opinions, but I would really love to hear yours as well because, like I said, I always love hearing what everybody has to say about all the topics that I make on this YouTube channel. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. If you hate it, always dislike it. If you're brand new and you enjoy what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, you can follow me over on Twitter, @JbowenDaMan. And if you want to catch me live stream, I do that over on Twitch, @JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.